Hey dear friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and LELB Society. I'm Mohammed Hussein Haririas, the admin and creator of LELB Society at lelb.net. This session I'm going to teach you an English grammar lesson on the basis of present and past participles. This categorized according to advanced English. Okay, so let's begin. Present and past participles in English grammar. Okay, what is present participle? First of all, both present and past participles are also called verbal adjectives because on the one hand they are used to describe a noun, so they modify a noun, and on the other they look like a verb, very similar to a verb. That's why we call them verbal adjectives. Okay, so when it comes to verbal adjectives, we have two types of them. One, past participles, and the other, present participles, and we will discuss both of them. Present participles are in fact, perhaps I can zoom in, let me see, yeah, it's better. Present participles are in fact adjectives that are formed by adding ing to the end of the verb, gerund form. The following are present participles, very common in English: interesting, amusing, confusing, amazing, boring, exciting, shocking, intriguing, humiliating, surprising, etc. Okay, note that present participles have an active role compared to past participles. Pay attention to the following example. For example, I couldn't study well due to that irritating noise. So, irritating is a present participle because it modifies and gives extra information about noise, and it is used, or let's say created or formed, by adding ing to the verb irritate. In the example above, irritating is a verbal adjective as a present participle which describes the noun noise. Now pay attention to this one. The teacher talking to my father is Mr. Smith. Talking to my father, particularly talking, is the present participle here. In the previous example, talking is the present participle because it describes the teacher, and also it is formed by adding ing to the verb talk. Now let's focus on past participles. And what are past participles? Past participles are adjectives formed by adding ed to the end of the verb if the verb is regular, and also if it is not regular, by just focusing on the third form of the verb. Note that past participles take a passive role in the sentence. For example, the shocked girl couldn't utter even one single word. Shocked girl, the girl who was shocked. So here the girl actually has a passive role, being shocked and not shocking anybody. In this example, shocked is the past participle as the verbal adjective that is formed by adding ed to the verb shock, because shock is regular, and it describes the girl. Consider the following example with an irregular verb form. My broken arm was aching so badly. Ache means to have pain, experience pain, to feel pain. Okay, my broken arm. The the usual form of broken, as a verb, is break. So broken means something that has been broken. I mean the third form of the verb break. So in this example, broken is the past participle adjective for the noun arm. It modifies arm, which is formed from the irregular verb break. Now pay attention to this a little detailed, let's say, explanation. Present and past participles in participle phrases. You can reduce a clause to a phrase with present or past participles. Pay attention to the following examples. The white cat drinking milk is my friend's pet. The white cat, the original sentence has been something like this. Of course, I'm going to explain that in depth. Okay, let's explain about that later. Bored, this is another example. Bored with the TV show, John turned off the TV and left home. Okay, now let's analyze them. In the first example above, drinking milk is a participle phrase that holds the present participle drinking plus milk. So here it is. The white cat drinking milk is my friend's pet. So the original sentence has been something like this. The white cat that drinks, or that is drinking milk, is my friend's pet. Okay, so also you could say which, and that or which is a relative pronoun, and these relative pronouns are used to generally give extra information about a noun. Okay, so in any participle phrase, you can see the trace of a relative pronoun that has been omitted, such as which, that, who, etc., but the relative pronoun has been omitted. In the first example, the original sentence, the original or unabridged or uncensored actually sentence has been something like this. The cat that is drinking milk is my friend's pet. Pay attention, that is a relative pronoun, and that is drinking milk actually changes to drinking milk. So the cat drinking milk, and drinking milk is the participle phrase, and drinking is the present participle as an adjective. So in the second example, bored with the TV show is the participle phrase including the past participle bored. Okay, let me show you the example. Bored with the TV show, John turned off the TV and left home. Okay, like the first example, in this sentence too, a clause has been reduced to a phrase with the help of a relative pronoun. Pay attention to the unabridged or original form of the sentence. John, who was bored with the TV show, turned off the TV and left home. So again, who is the relative pronoun, and who was bored with the TV show, this part is an adjective actually clause giving some information about John. So, and it is reduced to bored with the TV show, and who was is omitted in the reduced form. So a clause changes to a phrase. Okay, and yeah, we come to the end of this English grammar. Remember, if you have any question about this lesson, you can just leave your questions in the comment form right below, and I will provide you with the link to this English, to the content of this English lesson in the description area. Just click on that and you will see this actually English lesson. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel with over 1100 subscribers. We are growing so fast. And yeah, thank you very much for your attention, and take care. Bye bye.